also only one turnover by the offense.
Yeah.
That is something that I was very excited about. Um, Walker, the Walker and just this offense in general, with how pass heavy they've been. I know Coach Stetson talked about wanting to get the run game going, and they did this game. Um, but with how pass heavy they've been, it kind of leads to a lot of turnovers, and some of them have just been mistakes on Walker's part. But with only one turnover today, I feel like that was something I wanted to see is a turnover free game. But I'll
Mhm.
take just having one. Um, what were your thoughts on sort of ball security in this game?
I'm very happy for it because we have had lost turnover 7-2, I think, and like one of those turnovers was just like a late game, I think fumble by Texas. I'm not 100% sure. So it was nice to see because Walker, threw 10 interceptions last year. He did throw 13 touchdowns, but still, like he only got I think 7 full games, 7 starts. So that was a little concerning, and we've seen it have issues. And really, I think if we, despite the Dennis Lynch missed field goal against Central Michigan, which everyone's talked about so much, I think we're not even in that position if Walker doesn't make that throw, instead just throws the ball away instead of chucking the triple coverage in the back of the end zone. I think we just cut some of those turnovers out. I think we're 2-1, and that's a big difference than being 1-2. So I mean, I like to see it. I hope we can just continue this going because I expected the offense to look like it did in the second half against Idaho.
Mhm.
In the first, well, at least in the first game of the season, I expected it to look like that, and it just didn't. So I really expected that because it's just Walker's second year in the system. Stutzman's second year, like having control like of the offense for the team. So really putting that in place. And I know that a lot of the receivers are new, and only a couple of them have learned the spread and shred. But even like a guy like Kyrie Schultz getting playing time, like he got the practice in the system like all last season because he was redshirt. So I really expected it to look a little better than it did immediately. But hopefully this is the start of good things to come for the San Jose State offense.